In 2016, we had been working on the development of the proposition of SmartServe. The SmartServe proposition is a supply chain solution that is founded on providing materials right to the point of use where fitters and the maintenance team require them. So that's materials, tooling, anything that's required to undertake maintenance activity. And that's all backed up by what we do in Unipart Rail, so procurement, inventory management, forecasting, warehousing and distribution. All of that and the engineering support enables us to provide the SmartServe solution from good quality materials right to the point of use. So the whole principle of the SmartServe proposition is founded on the supply chain teams must add value to the maintenance teams. And if we can do that, we can take cost out of how maintenance is done, probably around 10%. We then work with Freightliner to fine-tune the proposition to their needs. The SmartServe had a number of levels and a number of options of things that could be included. So we sat down with Freightliner to really work out what the things that were appropriate for their operation and that gave them what they were looking for, which was a cost-effective solution.
So over the years, we provided wheelset overhaul services principally to Freightliner. And we were talking to them and said, actually, we can provide you a lot more than just wheelset overhaul services. So we engaged with them and looked at which other parts that we could provide to them to assist them with the maintenance of their fleets. They were planning to develop a new facility to maintain 2 of their locomotive fleets over in Crewe. And they said, can you work with us to give us a solution to manage that depot stores and the provision of all the material for those 2 fleets?
We worked together collaboratively, we put a steering group team together, we put an implementation team together, and those guys really worked through in detail how all the processes would work, what the layout of the stores would look like, procurement of all the materials that were required to put the store together, and then how the kits would be developed.
They have 1 lorry coming in a day, which we unload. They have 1 supplier to manage, 1 supplier to expedite, 1 order a month to place. And guess what? They don't pay for the material that we provide until they use it. So there's some real benefits for Freightliner in terms of cash flow, in terms of efficiencies, in terms of overhead reduction that they're enjoying because we provide the SmartServe facility to them. So they trust us completely to provide all their material. So it's very important that we meet the SLAs, and so far we have done so very successfully.
Unipart brought with them a lot of the expertise with regards to lean practices, with regards to just-in-time. So our availability of locomotives will be higher, our availability of parts. We won't have locos stopped waiting material, and the guys are out there on the shop floor with all the materials they need and as much of it line side as possible. What we've done is we've tracked the most used items and we've put them line side, and the idea being 95% of our material will eventually be line side with the fitters, so they can literally take off the shelf and put on the trains. You can put line side material, and if it's there and the processes are in place, the guys will use it and follow the process so that they'll take the material, book it out correctly, and then you know it's booked out to the loco, it's there the next time. The fitters have faith in the process that if they book it out, it'll get replenished straight away. And if you follow that process, you've got the trust in the fitters, you've got the trust in the stores, and you've got a better working relationship.
The engagement from what they call the UEP team was really good, and they've got some good people. And when they come in, you could tell that they were enthusiastic, they were motivated, and they were really energetic guys that helped us. And we worked well together as a team. Our expertise is maintaining locomotives, their expertise is a supply chain solution, and that's what they've come up with.
I don't believe that there is anybody else out there that can compete with the supply chain solutions that Unipart Rail have got to offer. We can be in and working within 3 months from start to implementation. The control across the supply chain that we have up to bringing it into our DC has been there for many years. I think now we're taking it to that next level, right through to where materials are consumed, is the last bit of managing the total supply chain. And we all know that when one person is responsible for managing the total supply chain operation, it can be much more effective. We believe, therefore, that this can be sold and be used across rail and other industries. It's applicable in any maintenance industry. And we believe it's a unique offering that there aren't people out there that are able to offer this service. There are people out there that can offer elements of the service, but not everything packaged together in the way that we're able to offer that.
What we've got with Unipart is we've got that expertise really on tap, and there's a lot of back office work they're doing in terms of the planning process and KPIs, so we can quite easily monitor performance. With my experience where I've been before, this is very unique because we have always tried to do it ourselves and with varying degrees of success. With Unipart, what they've got is a big supply base, a lot of customers, so they know a lot of the suppliers and work with them routinely and regularly anyway. So hopefully we can gain a benefit of that, not only in terms of material availability, so it's on-time delivery to us, which is key, so we can get locos back into traffic, but the other thing as well is there should be some cost benefits in their ability to purchase better than we can.